So 3 hours ago, IGN kind of just stealth dropped some Silver Palace official gameplay. It's a trailer, apparently, but a gameplay trailer. We have recently seen a little bit of an extended gameplay session of Silver Palace, and it's got a lot of people torn, me included. The environmental design looks beautiful. The city itself looks gorgeous, but it was let down a little bit by what looked like some lackluster combat. The combat itself looked like it was just missing that special sauce. Enemies really didn't offer up much in terms of fighting back, and it really wasn't a great show for the combat itself. But other parts of the game, as I say, the exploration looks gorgeous. The city's incredibly dense and built up, and it just looks beautiful. The characters themselves look great as well. And there's a lot of excitement for me, and I've seen a lot of other people as well, around like the detective noir elements of the game. And I really hope they actually lean into that. So, without further ado, shall we get into the new Silver Palace official gameplay trailer then, guys? Let's drop a like and hope that it's worthy of the like then, shall we? Let's get into it. Let's have a look. This is a game, sorry to pause straight away, I am excited about. I want it to be good because the setting, it is really cool. Okay.
Miss Detective, we're in Silvernia.
Is this, what music is this now? Is this Mozart? Was it Beethoven? I don't know. I'm an absolute troglodyte. I don't know. I'm a Philistine. Environmental design, again, looks absolutely gorgeous. They are overpowering us with the music here. Let me just turn that down a little bit. Once again, though, the actual environmental design of this game, I love it. It's got like that sort of BioShock Infinite look to it with the rails that you can travel on and all that sort of stuff. And the actual setting itself, it's kind of like, I forgot what the city was called now, the Sky City. It's that sort of look to it, right? The design of the environment is really, really gorgeous. I think this is one thing this game actually is up there with the best, if not maybe some of the best environmental design, actually. The fidelity is so high. A lot of people on the streets as well. Granted, this definitely does look a little bit more like I don't want to say like necessarily a scripted moment, but it kind of looks like that. A little bit of a story on rails part of the game. I don't know if the city's always going to be this densely populated, but this does look good. This does look good. I want to see people moving about and going about the daily business as well, rather than just standing around. I wonder what that is there, that lamp with the bubbles. I love how this character looks like they've got like a weasel, and this is a donut down here. Like, what's going on with this character? See what I mean about how dense it is? Like, because we have got a mount in this game, and if you see over here, these help the mount launch into the air and also refill its flying stamina, because it can glide, I think, forever, but its flying stamina burns down, and then hitting those replenishes it, and I think it gives you a bit of an uplift as well. Some might think I would hate the mount, the horse, the flying horse, because my views on the bike in WoW. I'm not against utility. It's how the map reflects it as well. And for me, so far, this map looks like it's gorgeous to traverse in all manners, whether you're using those rails, you're on foot, or you're on the mount as well. So I've got no worries about it, actually. Okay, we're going to look at some of the different characters here. The design is gorgeous. Look at this setting. It's gorgeous, isn't it? It really is. I'm guessing this is our base of operations, I'm thinking. I really do hope they lean into the detective side of the game. Look at that skyline. Beautiful. Very Parisian, London style to it. Lots of rooftops to explore as well. It's really dense, right? Some nice foliage here. So, I can't tell. You'll have to let me know, because I know a lot of you guys noticed this a lot more than I did. A lot of people had issues. I think they were saying they always looked a little bit uncanny in the very, very first footage we saw of the game. Are they looking better? I can kind of see, looking at this character now, some of them do look, I don't know if odd is the right word to use, but I'm definitely seeing something now, which I didn't before. But has it changed? Am I just seeing it because it's changed? Is that what my brain's picking up on here? Or is it just this particular character? I do really like some of the character designs. I like the actual faces on some of the characters, actually, also. I think, do you know what it is? I think sometimes it's the actual character models against the background, almost, sometimes. I do really like the design of the female MC as well. Haven't really shown off the male MC much, have they? Okay, we got some... Ooh, I want to go back. I want to see what that is. We've got some menu stuff here. Okay, so we've got city events. We've got commissions. We've got the characters, obviously. Partners. What is that? Is that our detective partners? That'd be kind of cool if potentially maybe can we do different... Oh, because this is what I'm thinking. If they're really leaning to the detective side of things, right, maybe we can do different kind of investigatory work. I'm saying that terribly. With different partners. So the style of investigation we do, or the actual skills that we might have open to us are different depending on partners, maybe? I don't know. Or it's just based on missions. Or it could just be some parasocial waifu thing. I don't know. We've got our items here. Sterling Market, which I'm assuming is probably the shop. We've got the Crystal Exchange here as well, which I'm not too sure. One of these is probably the shop, and the other one's probably the in-game kind of currency shop. Got the map, city exploration, tutorial guides, and we've got our silver crafts here as well, which I don't even know what that is actually.
Explosion? There's no bombs
Okay,
here.
character screen.
Only flour and a torch gun.
Okay. More UK voice actors. Okay, I'm liking the dynamic character screens as well. Alright, what was that there then? So we've got attack, defense, HP, crit damage, crit rate. I'm assuming we're probably going to be inundated with RNG gear. What have we got here? We saw that for a split second there, yeah. So we've got passive skill, ambush skill, ultimate skill, and basic attack. Okay. And there's 20 methods to master. And we've got all our different characters here as well. Okay. Alf, she's a maid.
Life has not been kind
Firtho is a doctor, and she's a guardian.
to me. Death, on the other. The striped one is
She's a witness. Cynthia II, Luna Scion.
very smart. But that grumpy royal blue looks just like you.
He's another witness, and Argos, the bartender. I do like the character screen. I also love the background on the character screen as well. The music, it feels very relaxing. I like it.
Before you are silenced for good.
So she's a detective, okay. Is she the only detective then? I'm assuming so, right? Is that going to be the MC's speciality in this game, that we're the detective? That'd be kind of cool if that's how the protagonist is special. Not that they're super powerful, just that they have a keen eye, and they are like the Sherlock Holmes of this world, if you will. Okay, same sort of thing there again. What's this here? This little card thing here. I'm assuming, obviously, this is character. I'm gonna guess one of these is our weapon, and one of them's our gear. I wonder what this is here on the right-hand side, this little open card slot.
I came up with plenty of names for our duo. Which do you prefer? Red and black? The raven and the rose? Or...
I will say one thing off the bat there for a split second. The syncing looked a little bit off.
A study in scarlet.
Okay. All right, let's have a look at the conversation screens. How dynamic are they?
Who are you exactly?
That looks better.
I am plenty of things. A dancer, a floor.
The MC's voice synchronization looked good there. Hers still looks a little bit off to me.
Superstar, a purveyor of intel. But my favorite name is the Red Rose.
I do like her design though. I really like her design actually. Oh, okay. Okay, so we're gathering info. Okay, so we're getting a look around them, getting a measure of them then, are we? Okay. Okay, this is going to be perfect for gooning. Perfect example to lucky waifus up and down, right?
You've been staring for a while. I hope you're satisfied.
Yes, very. Okay, bit of combat. Okay.
As I suspected.
So it looks like in this game, parry is incredibly strong. And in the previous combat, it looked like it was very, very easy as well. It looked like it's a big parry window. It's incredibly powerful. And it was a boss fight. It looked like he was there just to be beat upon, basically. It was a little bit disappointing. You can see how powerful parry is once again. This is the fight we saw before, which was a little bit underwhelming. I'm guessing that was a heavy attack, right? Okay. Got a nice CC AoE ult here, pulling everybody in.
Flamethrower ready.
Okay, that looked cool.
Beg me for mercy.
Stop! Want some more, do ya? Now it's my shift.
You'll never miss it.
See, like, some of these skills look really good, right? Again, I'm not seeing, like, we're seeing real quick cuts, right? I still think the weakest part that we've seen of this game so far is the combat. And in this particular part of the gacha space now, with a game like Wuthering Waves, which has incredibly good combat, with Zenless Zone Zero, and with Enfield now, which in my opinion has really good combat as well, you've got to come with your A game, and we're getting just quick snippets here that's not really giving us a good show. So I'm still thinking maybe what we saw before is what it looks like at the moment.
Close enough.
I've heard rumours as well. People are saying that this comes out later this year, yeah. That looked really cool. I will say one thing I do like though, right? Let me just rewind that a little bit. I do really like that it seems like everybody has a ranged weapon and a melee weapon. I do like that we can switch from like swords and melee weapons to whipping out whatever weapon we might have and using that as well. I do like that because as somebody who loved what the idea of Snowbreak was when it first came out, I just want a higher quality third-person shooter game like this. So if this kind of does a bit of both, I'm down for that. And as I say, I need this combat to start looking better.
I'll take care of this.
But these enemies look cool though, man. See, it just seems like a very sedate boss that just opens up with large parry windows, which is now we're not, they might just be showing off gameplay for the cinematic element, and I'm sure there's probably more difficult content, right? Or again, it just seems like big telegraph parryable moves, and it's a little bit underwhelming, if I'm honest. It looks cool, right? Like visually.
It's all in vain.
Puny detective.
That's a really cool boss fight visual though, right? Okay then. So we didn't really get too much in terms of combat there. It's kind of some stuff we've already saw and some stuff that's new. Like the Cinderella fight, we've already saw a bit of that, right? This is new combat. We saw a little bit of the old boss fight here. We've got some new combat here as well. We saw a little bit of the old boss fights here. And we've saw some new combat here as well. Again, I am a big fan of the fact that it looks like it's going to heavily rely on range combat. Big fan of that. I think that'll be a lot of fun. And I hope that the range weapons actually are decent as well. So it feels like it's worth flipping between combat. And I wonder if it'll be something that we'll lean into, because it looks like it's a rotation-based game that team building can benefit in regards to that. So it won't just be based around outros and intros, if you will, however they build that up. But like certain characters will want you to come off a particular weapon, via the range weapon or the melee weapon, to be able to mix it up a little bit like that. So one character might be able to come in and really want to benefit off, say, this character on screen's melee weapon, and that team works well. The synergy works well to come out into that character from the melee attacks or whatever. But then another character might work well from the range attacks. I think that could be something that could be interesting team building wise, but I don't know if I'm just overthinking it there. But again, this is a game for me I think looks absolutely gorgeous, right? It really does. We're seeing more of the game now, which is good to see, because I was one of those people that was a little bit skeptical when the gameplay first dropped. With the very first one we saw, I thought, this looks amazing. But it was one of those, it was like a Watch Dogs moment. Are we going to get Ubisoft in here? Does this look too good to be true? And I'm going to say, I don't think we've had that happen yet. In terms of the exploration and stuff like that, the game still looks incredible, right? Now, with it being an urban environment, it'll all be in, the proof will be in the pudding, whether that environment feels good to be in. From a visual level design, I think it looks incredible. They didn't show off any of the mount here as well, which I'm fine with the mount. I don't think it seems to affect the level design in any negative way, in my opinion, so I'm happy about that. The combat though is kind of like the weak point, and I really want to see more of the detective element. Like that could be something that could be so unique to this game, and a really, really interesting element of the game as well though. But with it being a gacha game, how much of that are they going to lean into it? Are they going to, with it being having partners, the types of investigation you're able to do, will it be tied to that? And that way, then they might lean into it more because characters might be involved in what you can do from a detective side of thing. Or is that just going to be gameplay in terms of combat that they'll affect, right? And then if they don't have characters leaning to that, will they really make it a major part of the game in terms of the detective element? Because I think whether they're attached to it or not, whether characters affect how you can like be a detective, right? I don't care. I just want that to be a big part of the game. I do like the idea of going out and solving crimes, coming to crime scenes and investigating them and finding evidence and tracking down criminals and such, and learning about the story through that gameplay mechanic. I think that could be incredibly interesting, and I hope they really lean into that. Again, this game looks absolutely beautiful. I'm really excited about it. I'm just adamant to see more combat gameplay now, and hopefully soon with the beta that's coming, we can all get our hands on it and we can actually see what the combat looks like properly, and then we can start to give feedback if it is a problem, because we can only go off what we see, but it definitely does look a little bit underwhelming, right? It looks cool, but in terms of how I think it'll play, again, parries look incredibly strong and they look a little bit too easy. And as I say, if you're coming into this realm, combat's got to be a game, right? If you're going to compete with your Wiwers, your ZZZs, and your Enfields, it just has to be. It has to be. And I think, if anything, this looks like potentially wanting to maybe compete with something a little bit more like Wuthering Waves in regards to its combat. So it's got to be tip-top. It's got to be tip-top. And I think maybe it might need some tweaks. But other than that, I think this looks really, really good. I'm very excited about it. So, yeah, man, hopefully we can get our hands on it soon and we can actually play it in the real world and, see what it's all about. But, guys, let me know what you thought down below about this new gameplay as well. I'll leave a link down below to the video yourself, or just go check out IGN. Check it out for yourself. But, yeah, the Silver Palace marketing machine is starting to really to gear up now. So, maybe we'll start to see some real proper bits of gameplay and news about the game very soon. But I'm looking forward to it. Guys, if you haven't already, drop a like on the stream, subscribe if you're new, or video. I'm too used to streaming, and I'll see you all in the next one, guys. All right, here.